I don't know why, but you were watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental? Dante, where is my coffee?
That's all they have.
What? But where? Who is the manager of this B&B with continental breakfast? I don't think they know what they're doing. It is so hard to get good help these days.
We're going to cut all this out, right? And we're really going to talk about what I'm here to talk about, or no?
What? Who cares what you're here for? I don't. It's
You
called
don't.
Killer Karen. What did you think you were going to get, sir?
I did. I honestly, when I got the call from my buddy to come on, he said it's going to be a good time. Obviously, it was a joke. Yeah. He did. He does. And you know what? I hate him too.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
What up, everybody? What's happening? What's happening?
Going on?
Good morning, Mr. Brown. What's happening?
It is indeed morning.
It is.
So hey, speaking of the BSO thing, you saw that we had that 1.1 million view on the video thing?
No, I did.
Yeah. We just hit 1.1 million and we got 2.47 thousand subscribers. We got about 1,400 and maybe 1,200 or so in the last 2 or 3 days. It's been going pretty good.
It's nice. I can't. They totally suppressed us. We haven't had one go over 103 days.
I don't get it.
And
it's not like you have.
Dude, they flatline us all the time. All the freaking time. You'll see we got 180 views on this one thing in this 1 hour, and the next hour, nothing. And the next hour, nothing. And it's like, how does that happen? It's like starting to take off and then boom, it gets shut down. YouTube, I'm talking to you. Quit fucking with our content. Sorry, Chris. Look, I watch it happen in real time. I've had people in StreamYard watching it happen in real time with me. We know what they're doing. A short will get 400 views. As soon as it gets to 400, it flatlines. It'll get straight line up, dude. A straight line up between noon and 1 o'clock, and then between 1 and 2 o'clock, flatline. Nothing. And it's like, how does that happen? Somebody's turning off the switch. That's the only explanation for that. It's straight line up views. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. It looks like fucking 2020 election shit. Where the graph just goes crazy and you're like, how does that happen? You know. So you just kind of went out of focus. I don't know what happened there, but you're kind of blurry now, dude.
Yeah, I have to keep the video settings on low def, or else my computer cannot broadcast. I'll look like a choppy thing.
Yeah, all I see is frozen you right now. Frozen you. I can hear you, but I can see frozen you. But as long as we can hear you.
Do it this way then.
Yeah, as long as we can hear you, we can talk about why we're here, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, I just pulled it up. How come I don't see it? The hell is going on, StreamYard? Add to stage. Nothing.
I saw it just fine.
Now I see it.
Like I said, I
didn't see the other thing you were sharing at all. Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, I know we're having the winter weather issues here, so that could be it. It's just weird because I could see it just fine. It's just
yeah. Well, between that and YouTube suppressing us, you know, I mean, we get it, right? Between that and YouTube just shutting shit down whenever they want. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if most of the technical issues that we have when streaming are YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of all the issues we catch.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be one thing if I was talking about something and didn't know. But like I said, I have witnesses. I've had people out here in StreamYard while we were sharing my analytics screen watching it. I think you've even watched it with me, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
and I've experienced the same kind of thing where you can actually see the views on YouTube, how they're different from the ones in the
analytics,
in the analytics app, and then even different from the ones that are on the side of the analytics app. It's an S show that they're not going to fix because the most they got to do is pay you out. You know?
What was the topic of the one that hit 1 million? What was that?
Honestly, it was Ben's kid Nick. Right, he's just a little boy shooting a muzzle loader for the first time, and it was about 30 seconds or so of him taking his first shot with the muzzle loader, and it knocks him almost on his butt. And for some reason, that got to 1.1 million.
Trying to think, special hashtags or anything you used, let me know.
No,
man.
we just do regular, man. It's
what the title was. I mean, something has to trigger these people.
Well, what I think it is like you said, when it gets pushed, you can tell when a video gets pushed to the algorithm or not because it'll actually grow. And we've had some up in the thousands and so on, but
I've only had one do that. One.
Well,
out of fucking 1,500 shorts, dude. One. You know, it's like
exactly. Yeah, like I'm sorry, I can't. Depop. Yes, that's the same kind of thing. It's not. Some things are just not going to show up, even though you look at it every day, because it doesn't have the engagement. I noticed once we started getting comments, like actual boom boom boom, people started commenting on it. That's when it got pushed out to more people and more people and more people. So the more comments you get, those are the important thing. So I mean,
pay attention, people. Pay attention, people. Comment on the shorts. Comment on the shows. Comment down below, not just during the show. Down below after the show, drop in there and go, hey, this was a good one. You guys need to watch this or whatever. Push the algorithm. The algorithm sucks so bad. What is up, Sarah? I'm sorry. Power went out like 10 minutes before we started the show. And the only window I have open is StreamYard, and I was in the other part of it. I'm sorry, didn't see you there. But hello, Sarah.
I was chatting.
So, and yes, we are going to talk about this here game. That's why we're here. Yeah, see right there, dude. It's
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, but you weren't seeing the.
The guy's never gonna live that down. Yeah, he's not. It's like, I don't know. I went on a like streak this morning, just trying to get it to work with my suggestion. There you go.
Yeah.
But maybe drop a comment. Drop a comment too, Deepak. We'll see what happens. See if that'll help trigger. And especially on the shorts, like if you see one that's got 500 views or 400 views, it got them within a 1 hour span. And then, like I said, they just get shut off.
Well,
so if you can drop some comments on those ones that had an initial takeoff, they might actually take off. You never know, right? I mean, it's kind of crazy.
So am I, but it fits. So yeah, this is all we did, honestly. It had him holding the thing.
Well, there you go. That could be part of it. You got everybody looking at that.
Right, but what I was saying is there's no hashtags at all if you look at it.
What's the title though? Black powder knocked him right off the screen. Oh no, that's the description. What's the title?
Holy recoil, 20 gauge black.
Okay.
There's going to be a
20 gauge
delay.
black powder. Maybe I should put that in every.
Keep hanging on.
But the thing is, once we started getting the comments and things, they were both good and bad. So I mean,
yeah, you know you're going to get that.
Oh, of course.
When that happens, you just keep it at a safe
with the gun.
place.
You know you're going to get that.
Yeah.
Try this again, okay?
But yeah, I mean, it's been doing pretty well for us, and that's what got us up in. What are we at now? 2.47 thousand.
Yeah,
but the other ones,
over 1,000 subscribers on that one video. Huh?
Yeah, it's not helping the other ones because, I mean, not unless people would go back, but still. But even like, I don't get it with why they would shut you down, because we have ones where it's gutting deer, cutting things up, shooting things. Hell, this stupid one. Hey, it's just me and the little one out here trying to get some deer. We brought along the greatest deer call. You know you want one. That's it. That's all I did. Yeah. 5,000. Why? It's stupid. Because people started commenting and stuff on it. That's the only thing I can think of. So.
All right, people.
We'll get back to that in a second.
Now you know.
Share.
When you see a pop short, come to the YouTube channel, drop a little comment. Let's see if we can put that theory to the test and see if it'll help out, man. Let's get some engagement on the shorts that we're posting, please.
Yeah, that pig actually does sound like a buck grunt call. It is crazy. So that's why when I heard it, I'm like, I got to do this. It's just stupid, but I had to do it. What was I going to say? Yeah, everybody should like Pop's shorts.
Everybody should like Pop's shorts.
You should love your shorts. That's all.
But the ladies should like them more. Okay.
I'm not judging. Dudes want to like my shorts. They can like my shorts.
Yeah, well, there's certain things I don't want sniffing around.
All right. So this is why I fit better on freewheeling kind of shows, because I ramble and if I have a topic, I can try to stick to it, but there's no promises.
So also, I'm talking to the guys at Lunatic Fringe, and we might be broadcasting a live show.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're getting a bunch more in.
That would be freaking awesome, and their band. I mean, a live performance of the Lunatic Fringe band playing.
Nice.
Broadcast it live. I'm looking forward to it. Hope we can pull that off, man. I was like, man, if you give us permission, we got permission, I'll put that shit everywhere. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to still do share out stuff. So go ahead. Let me quit interrupting you.
Rails, where we're going, we don't need rails.
Yeah, what are rails?
Exactly. So this is Run Fight or Die. It's a 1 to 4 player game by Richard Launius and I had the name Ryan James. That's right, Ryan James. They made this game, and it's actually a Run Fight or Die Reloaded. There is another version out there. The first one. Oh, nice. Glad 7% funded. Very good. See, squirrel. I don't distract. I should hide the comments, but I like reading them, so screw it. I'm going to keep it. But anyway, so this sucker is the updated edition. There is an older version. It's still fun. Don't get me wrong, but get the new one. If you're going to get one, that is.
Hold on. What are you showing up here?
What you doing?
Put that box back up.
God, man, this ain't worth looking at. Yeah, the other box is only this high. It's real small. I don't care much for it. But overall, there you go. That's the box. This is something. Hold on. There's something that does piss me off about the game. What do you see on the back of this book?
Hold on.
It's actually not a damn thing. Right? Nothing?
Gray Fox?
I like seeing... Right, but I like seeing the turn order summary, something on the back of the book, especially if you're just going to put the art on anyway. Just a term, something that you can look at. But I will say this game does have reference cards that give you the turn order, so you don't really need it on the back of the book, but still, I just like having it there, so I don't have to have an extra thing laying around. Now, speaking of laying around, this is the general layout if you're going to do, multiplayer games, but I don't do. I'm going to talk about the solo part, which honestly isn't much different unless, and here's that other kick in the dick. In this rulebook, this is a 1 to 4 player game, like I said. But in this rulebook, there are special solo campaign rules, but the components for them do not come in the box. Phrasing. You have to order them separately, which I thought was kind of weird, but yeah, it's just one of the things. Unless you got it through Kickstarter, of course, then you got everything. But if you're just buying this game retail, you can't play that solo campaign unless you go out and get the special pack from Gray Fox Games, which I'll show you the site then in a minute. I got it. Did I need it? No. But because I collect everything. Also, see, again, I'm going to ramble. But anyway, they just put the Kickstarter exclusive stuff up on their website for $15 for the whole extra Kickstarter stuff. I bought it because I saw it on eBay for like $90, $100 and stuff, and I'm like, screw that crap, scalper stuff. So yeah, I went and got it from the website. I'll show you then. Cool. But anyway, so when you set this game up, what you're going to do is you're going to put out this is typically what mine looks like. You'll pick a character, okay, and there's a bunch of different ones, and you'll pick the town board or the zombie board as they call it. And you'll put 2 zombies, 3 zombies, and 4 zombies. And there's 3 different zones on it because the zombies are always running towards you. They're always coming at you, which is kind of cool.
It's like Tetris.
Well, no, not really, because you're not trying to slot them into anything. You're trying to shoot them or hit them.
Yeah, you're just trying to. Okay, it's like what's that other one? Galaxa.
Oh, Galaga. Yeah, Galaxa, Galaga. One of the.
Yeah, they all just keep coming down. You just keep shooting at them.
That is the more apt thing. Yes, that is more like what it is. I had not ever thought of that until this literal moment. But yeah,
now they're going to make a phone app, right? Off my idea right there, right now.
I know, right? And let's see. There's your characters, and they have a few different ones. Businessman, the prom queen, the ex-cop, the coach.
Hold up, let me see the coach again.
The army vet.
Coach ain't very good shape now, is he?
No, that's how my coach looked like in high school, though, and he would always have you punch him in the stomach because we all called him fat. Now, granted, I'm fat now, so it doesn't, fit. But yeah, there's a couple of these I hadn't thought of for the Slaughterville. I used the generic names in Slaughterville stuff. Like, I don't have a prom queen. I don't have a businessman, for crying out loud. I do have a coach. I have an army vet, and I have the cops. But yeah, I might have to steal those 2 names. But you'll pick it, and what's neat is you have not only your health along the bottom, and I'll explain how you get damaged and all that later, but what each one has are these special powers, like weaker, stronger, strongest power. And you get to activate these, and they're different from each one, but you get to activate them by rolling the dice. Because this is primarily a dice-based game. And these dice have these special symbols on, and I'll show you what all the symbols mean, but they're not that difficult once you know them. This is a zombie head. Well, if you roll this, whenever you spawn zombies, you have to put out an extra zombie for each one. It's not that hard. Baseball bats kill zombies, 2 zombies, I should say, in your zone 1. So you can spend 1 baseball bat and kill 2 zombies. Always a good time. The guns can shoot zombies in any zone, but you only kill 1 of them. Maps are real important because they let you find these things called locations. Now, your main goal in this game is to get out of town alive. And you have to find the location called the town line. And that means, well, you've made it past the town line. And it's shuffled into the bottom. There's 6 locations on the bottom of the deck and 6 on the top. The town line is shuffled into the bottom. So you might get it fast. It might take longer. But what's neat is each time you get a location using those map symbols, you either do the bad thing on it or the good thing on it. So if you only roll 1 map symbol, well, you're going to do the bad thing. If you roll 2, you do the bad and the good. You roll 3 map symbols, you get only the good thing. You don't have to do the bad. But what's nice is you roll like Yahtzee 3 times, keeping the ones you want, re-rolling the ones you don't. The running guy, you push zombies back. So if there's zombies in your zone 1, you push them to 2, 2 to 3. 3, you push them off the board back into the supply. This is an item. The items are one-time use things, typically one-time use, that give you special benefits and powers. So you can discard the lawnmower to kill 3 zombies in zone 1, and if you're playing against somebody, you give 2 zombies to them. I don't think I've ever played this multiplayer. I've only ever played it solo. You can also get followers. Followers are good and bad because if you're playing for points, the followers that have the highest number of points have a bad ability, as opposed to the characters with the good ability. Like when it comes into play, you heal. Yay! But they're not worth that many points at the end of the game. And I know solo usually doesn't really give a damn about points, and I don't. But in this one, it has... If I had half a brain, I'd be dangerous. But it has a chart that lists how well you've won. Okay, like how many points you get, tells how good you've done. It's up to you if you want to use it or not. Oh yeah, push mowers are great for killing zombies, apparently. I'm not sure how fireworks would do, but, you know, they're fun too. Barricades are always nice because it keeps the zombies from coming at you. See, when the zombies are in zone 1 here, anytime they advance down, because there's three main phases of it. Your actions, which is where you roll the dice up to 3 times. Then there's the mutant zombie phase. The mutant zombie is this big one here. And they have to do special mutant zombie cards and so on. But and then there's the advanced phase where the zombies come forward. If zombies move off of your zone 1 and onto you, each zombie deals you a damage. So you could die in one advancement if you don't get anything that can kill these zombies. And that's happened where I just rolled badly and I never got anything to kill them. I know, that's what I keep saying. Treadmills. You surround your house with treadmills, right? Hook a generator up to it as they're running, then they're running the generator, which powers your house. It's a win-win. But what do I know? I'm a vegetable. But you can roll the dice up to 3 times. The only one you can't re-roll is the zombie head. And if you ever roll 5 or 6 zombie heads, you spawn the mutant zombie, the big bad guy. And then on every mutant zombie turn, he flips over a mutant card, and then you do the bad thing that's on that. It's not complicated. This game is very... Whoops, sorry. Did not mean to accidentally promote. But the game is not overly complicated as far as the rules go. Setup is very simple. Again, grab your character, grab your zombie board here, start it off with 2, 3, and 4 zombies, and then shuffle up the rest of the cards, really, and that's pretty much it. It does not take more than maybe 5 minutes max, I'd say, to set this up. And I don't mean max as in Max DeVille. I mean maximum. It's... Gosh, I think the longest game I've ever played was maybe a half an hour. It's real quick, easy to set up. I like this version better than the first one. Are there some issues with it? Sure. Like I said, I think these superpowers are exceptionally difficult to get, but they're kind of supposed to be. So if you ever get 2 zombie heads and a gun, you can activate her deadly aim ability, which kills a zombie in 1, 2, and 3. Because normally you can only kill 1 zombie with a gun, but with this you get to boom, do something big. This gets you this ability, which the more symbols you have of a particular die, usually the better the results are for you, and it shows you that on the reference card. Yeah, this one is always nice because the zombies don't advance and you get to kill some. But as far as the zombies go, they don't have any special abilities. It's real simple with them. They just come forward. They just advance.
The blue ones and the orange ones don't come at you at a different speed?
Nope. In fact, so here I have the blue and the orange ones, right? I shouldn't have them in a bag. That's kind of gay. I do. And then the expansion came with gray ones. So, I mean, yeah,
they all hit the same. They all do the same damage. There's no differentiating between the two other than they just made them look different.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I think which one? The blue is female, the orange is male. But on the other one, it's all the same. and the dice are just, they're nice. They're nice and big dice, so you can easily read them, even for somebody like me. You got tons of different locations which have extra abilities. You're not going to use all of them on the same one, but again, the only thing I'm really upset with the game is that doggone solo mode that you need to buy the extra pack for it. It's just a few cards. It could have come with it. No different colors for difficulty levels, nothing. It's just they're just there. They made it real simple that way. But what you want to do is you want to cycle through the map tiles. So you want to try to get those map tokens, but at the same time you also want to get items and gear and stuff to make your zombie killing better. Color difference would be cooler with difficulty. Oh yeah, we could always modify it, but I usually just play this one as is because it's quick. Oh, Pop, send a photo. Squirrel. Lord.
I wanted to see the look on your face.
Lord, I tell you what.
Oh shit! Hey,
Yeah.
Nita posted that. I'm just saying.
Did she? I'm not shocked. Let's put it that way. I'm not shocked. But there's a lot of there's a few different characters. There's a lot of different followers that you can get, and it depends on the luck of the draw which one you get. How many?
Hold up. I like the prepared survivalist. He looks ready to go.
Oh yeah.
He's got a bow. He's
Got your hair.
He's ready to go.
When he enters play, you get to draw a loot card. But again, he's only worth 2 points at the end of the game because he gives you a good bonus and he has 2 health. And that's the other nice thing is when the zombies are coming to attack you, you can just give the damage to your followers and kill them off if you're about to die or you just don't want to take the hit yourself.
Right.
Now this one here, the thief, when enters play, discard half of your loot cards, but it's worth the 3 points at the end of the game instead. So, and I have a whole stack of the dang things here. But again, my thing is I just like searching through and finding, you got to go through the locations.
I don't generalize to the point of being mad at all men or all women ever.
I hate everybody equally.
Yeah, it's kind of like, man, y'all are pissing me off or everybody's cool. It's one or the other,
But yeah, there it is. Yeah, even on the town line, it does say game end when you make it, when you find this one. So the thing is, this one is shuffled into the bottom with 5 other ones. So it could be on the top, it could be on the bottom, it could be in the middle, and then there's 6 other location cards placed on top of that. And this is really what you're trying to do, unless the other way you can kind of win is if you kill that mutant zombie, the real big one.
Mm-hmm.
It has, in a solo game, it has 10 health. And once you take out all 10 of its health, then, well, you win. Trying to get rid of those to get... And we were saying before, again, real simple. Whoop, there it is. That's it. That's all the 3 phases. That's all you need. And then on the back of it is the results for each die. What do you do when you get any one of these? So it's not complex. It's fairly straightforward. And once you play it once or twice, it's nothing. Oh, infected Tony. Forget about him. He's worth 5. He has 3 hearts, but he becomes a zombie when he dies. And
in zone 1, is that the closest zone to you? Is that like right there? Yeah.
Yep.
So this looks like a game we could probably play once we get a setup to play with, right?
Right, and that's my only thing. I would actually have had this thing set up and ready to play if it wasn't for, again, the camera and computer issue.
And the weather ain't really agreeing with you over there either right now. But I am, look, I forgot to set this show up to Rumble and Pilled. So I will replay it later in the afternoon on Rumble and Pilled because I forgot. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. My Rumble and Pilled people, I'm sorry.
So if you decide to kill Grandma, she does give you 2 loot when she dies. So I mean, I don't know.
So you get all her kids' inheritance. You get to snack.
Exactly.
You get to get all her stuff, right?
It's all for you. It's all for you.
But is that your grandma or just any old grandma?
Just a grandma you found out in the wild.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring that stuff. Give it to my grandma. No,
Yeah. But I like the shopping mall, only because Chopping Mall and
lunch
Dawn
at
of
the
the
food
Dead.
court. Take a wound. What, you get like dysentery or something from me.
Yeah, this actually looks kind of like the Monroeville Mall, which is where Dawn of the Dead was filmed.
Right.
So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like that one. But yeah, it depends on the luck of the roll, what abilities you're going to get, and what parts of things are going to activate. Well, you don't want to take your grandma with you when you're out trying to stop zombies. It's not even your grandma; it's just one randomly.
Unless she's a zombie hunt, no bat.
Yeah,
They don't want her in the back of the car and just pop out at the right time. Bang, bang.
exactly. There. Whoops! Dang it! I did it again.
That's okay. You can show that too. You can show
I
that.
will then. These ones are Kickstarter exclusive, so I don't have these. But like I said, they just put that thing up for sale, so I did order them because
these guys paid for some real rights, huh? Or they just
I don't think
for it and don't care?
I don't. I think they just called it Crystal Lake and Cabin in the Woods because they're generic terms. You know what I mean? And honestly, that's really all there is to it. It's not hard to set up. It's not hard to. It's not hard to learn the rules for. It's just roll 6 dice, re-roll up to 2 times. You get re-rolls, and then check your results at the end. Fairly simple. Do I recommend you get it? Yeah, of course I do. This is one I've had for a long time, and I like it. Not only do I like it, but it's actually, unlike some of the games I've talked about, it's available and it's cheap, relatively cheap, I should say,
in comparison to all the other games. Yeah.
Right, there's some of them that I put on here that are a couple $100. And
now, how would 4 people play this? Do they all have their own board, the same kind of board, or
exactly?
First one to do a certain thing wins.
Yep,
Okay.
The first one to get across the town line wins, and then the other ones add their points together and see who has the most points.
Right.
And it can go, if you get the 5 to 6 player expansion, up to, well, obviously 6 players. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but it is a pretty quick game.
Chris, you know what we're going to have to do? We are going to have to invoke a madness stipulation in all the games we play that involve drinking something or smoking something.
Yeah, I tried that.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have. I mean, I have an idea for a golf game that involves that. You know, wherein you just get more and more messed up, and you're trying to play golf, and as the game goes on, you're more and more messed up. And the game gets harder and harder as the game goes on because you're all messed up. You know.
So like real golf then, huh?
Well, for me, but not for most people, right? You know. I mean, you know, I go out to the golf course to have a good time. I'm not out there trying to shoot my best game ever every time. I'm going out there to enjoy myself, and you know, that's how I do it. You know, I mean, I play pretty good, and I do it still. Yeah, you know. If I was lousy, I might not smoke up. I'm pretty good anyway. I just go have a good time. It's not like I play every day and practice every day and I'm trying to make the tour. It's just, for me, it's another thing I love. One of those things we love.
Mhm. They do have a mini golf board game out there, by the way, Miss Sarah.
I've seen some of those. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen some of those.
I want to try, you know what? I want to try the pinball one they have out because I want to see how somebody tried to mimic pinball in a board game. And there's no ball, it's just cards.
Right.
I want to see how they did that.
Flipper card.
What's that?
Flipper card, good hit that thing over there. I don't know, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I have to look into it. But I heard that they made it and they have a bunch of different tables. In fact,
I loved pinball, man. Pinball was fun. I remember going to the skating rink, spending half the night playing pinball, another half the night. Every time it was slow skate, go grab a chick, go out and skate, and then go back to pinball. Can I tell you? I had 2 reasons for being there. Kick that pinball machine's ass and meet a hottie. You know.
can you put up the share thing for me?
I probably can. That thing, yeah.
I wouldn't. But yeah, here it is. And this is what it looks like. So I mean, yeah, I don't know, but I'm kind of interested to see how that works.
I want to see Cyber Hack.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play Cyber Hack. That's one. Quit calling my phone. I'm on the show.
Yeah, and again, I know they have expansions for it. But you know, I'm willing to give this one a shot. Now, speaking of giving it a shot, you can grab the game direct from Gray Fox Games. It is on sale right now. You can get the base game on eBay for maybe $25-$30. You might be able to get it cheaper there. But here's where you're going to find the solo deck rules, that solo campaign thing. Like I said, I got it. Do you need it? Only if you're going to play the campaign. Otherwise, don't bother. You don't need extra zombies unless you really want them. Or, you know what? Go out and buy some junk from the dollar store. That's what I'd do. I didn't buy these. I wouldn't buy them. I got the ones that came in the box. I just bought this where it has the Kickstarter upgrades, where it has special dice, more characters, more locations, etc. Just because, well, I like the game and I want to do it. But if you're just getting it fresh, get the Kickstarter edition. You know, if you're going to get everything anyway. But it's up to you. I'm not your dad. Last I checked. You know, get what makes you...
He said, I hope. One of his kids is watching. What you mean?
Well, no, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, again, I will recommend you grab this game. It's fun if you like something that's quick. You don't need to spend a lot of time agonizing over every decision, and you can play a couple of these in an hour and a half. You can play a couple of rounds. So it's pretty fun. I like it. Any questions on it?
No, that was pretty. That was extremely thorough.
What?
Extremely thorough description of how to play and everything. I feel like if we had the camera set up, we'd have been playing that.
Oh yeah, like I said, hey, you know how you can help me get one of those better computers?
Buy his book. Yeah,
there it is, up on Amazon right now.
Grab
a copy of that sucker and help me get a better computer so I can, so we can do these top-down things. Also,
get ready for the next one.
Get ready for the next one coming up soon. It's all written, it's all done except for the final edits. I'm starting to put the campaigns and things together for this and for Escargot, which is our
you did say
team.
That this story deviates from the graphic novel that came out originally.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which makes my graphic novel even that much better, baby. You see what I'm saying, yo? You see what I'm saying, people? You get them early versions because people change things. They make things different. And then what you got unique from what everybody else is getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started.
Get them off it. Oh.
Yeah, the first book is pretty much. I mean, there's deviation, of course. There's more backstory and everything. But it's pretty close to the graphic novel. But this one, it went. Thanks, I appreciate that. But this one went, and it had to, just because that's the way this story played out as I was doing it. It had to go in the direction it did. And
Sarah, I don't know how much of the Slaughterville world that you're familiar with, but not only is it novels and graphic novels, it is tabletop. It's a tabletop game. It's an RPG that you can play. It is it's everything that you would expect out of a good universe to build off of, right?
And this is actually her picture from the game, the slasher. That's her from the game.
Yes.
So
yes. And if you pay attention to some of the other stuff, we played the RPG online. It's in one of the playlists, and we played Slaughterville, and we played it not the slasher or the Beast Within, but a different story.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the beast. We're gonna get to the Beast Within one.
Yeah, but we played The Doctor Is In, which he hasn't done yet out here, right? But we had a blast, and that is where Karen and Dante came from. Yep. The characters that Lori and I were playing in that game took on kind of a life of their own, and now they host a show every other Friday here on the network.
Which is so weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's like, come on, man, it's hilarious. We're having a good time here. That's all we're trying to do is have fun, man. Yes, Slaughterville's awesome, sir. It is awesome.
Yeah, here's the first book.
We have not only played the RPG live, which was, I don't know, 6 or 7 episodes that we played for the Doctor's In, but then we also played the tabletop. We've played the tabletop game live, the card game. Yep. We've played it live on the network. So if you
before my computer crap now.
Yeah, if you search Slaughterville on the Madness YouTube channel, you will find a bunch of different stuff relating to this universe. And in a quick sense, what it is, it's all the horror tropes in one world.
Oh my God, yeah. That's what I wanted. This is my love letter to the B horror movies that I grew up with. You know, it's just everything. But yeah, because we did The Doctor Is In, which is where Dante and Karen go to the asylum and try to investigate the hauntings at the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
And then they left the asylum, went to Karen's aunt's bed and breakfast in Slaughterville, and you did The Visitors. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah,
I have to find it and show it to her. Hold on.
And Dante, then we're gonna do either. I'm not sure which one we're gonna do first. Is either the Beast Within one, the slasher one, or the Jack the Ripper one. I don't know which we're going to do yet, but we are going to do them. I just got to get everybody together and we'll set a date.
Now this right here is Dante and Karen, and you've seen Karen many times. If she opens every show, right?
I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
I mean, it's like I said, put them back up there again. Yeah, see, it's
Skeptics Inc.
They kind of took on a life of their own just because we played those are the characters we created in the Slaughterville game.
And yeah, in the novel, because each book is going to have a set of promo cards they can use for the board game, and in here are Dante and Karen, and I still have a few copies of this promo.
I don't have one of those, Chris.
Sure, you don't?
I do not have an unopened package of cards.
I could have sworn I sent that to you with your novel.
I've got all that other stuff, but I did not.
Oh, right. The cards weren't in when I send out the novels. I had to send them separate. Remind me, and I'll send you a pack.
Just next time you're sending something, throw it in. Yeah.
I usually send
great stuff. It's all great stuff. Sarah, you would love it. If you got people that hang out that like to play RPG games, tabletop games, it's there. And all, if you just want to read the graphic novels or the novels, they're appearing out of nowhere too. Chris is a busy man, doing a lot of writing, always on top of shit, this dude. That's why I only take up like a half hour of his time every week.
Yeah, I usually get lost in work, and then I end up forgetting everybody. But yeah, the link is in there. But it only went to mine when I sent it. It didn't go to your guys.
All right. Put it in the private chat real quick, would you?
Word to your homies. Copy. Private. I copied your privates, and then I pasted.
There you go. And I will copy it. If it lets me. Quit trying to grab his name and just grab the link.
I know, right? It did that to me a couple of times. But yeah, so we have the slasher coming. And normally the slasher is confined to the lake, in this case, Lake Slaughterville. But something happens where she's set free and now she's able to run. And if she gets outside of town, well, you can't kill her. So she can actually kill everybody, literal everybody, if she ever gets out. So how are they going to stop her? I don't know. I mean, I do know because it's done. But that's something we're going to have to figure out. And there's uneasy alliances, there's deaths, there's betrayals, there's all that fun stuff. There's Easter eggs hidden in there. So what I like to do when I'm writing is I'll take the board game and I'll set the cards out for that location or whatever it is that I'm working with, and then I'll flip random cards from it, and I'll try to include those in the story. So this way it gives people that have played the game, like, oh, I remember that.
I remember. Look, that was a unique game.
Mm-hmm.
Lori's just fun to do RPG stuff with. She's just hilarious no matter what it is. If it's her tattooed crazy pirate cleric or what it is, she's like just fun to do stuff with when it comes. And it got really easy to get into that character. I don't know. It's like that guy you always wanted to play. Like you always want, Cheech and Chong. I always wanted to be Tommy Chong in a movie, because dude, he just always had the dry, hilarious stoner lines. I like that guy. I like watching his stuff, and that's me. Look, we don't care. You know what I mean?
Jesus, look at it. Back when I had my long hair.
I can fit my 6 kids in it.
It doesn't even have a DVD player.
Yes, it does. Hidden in the ceiling.
Oh, sure.
We watch all the Disney movies.
That's what you told the kids. I know.
All the Disney movies.
It just never works, right? Like a shake machine at McDonald's.
You mean the ice cream machine? You just have to be the manager. It always works for me.
Yep. There it is. Yeah, we had that. That's under the live thing, right? I guess they could just search in here for the.
Yeah, I just put Slaughterville. Yeah, see, I think it was under Madness Gaming. There was one. Madness Gaming, Chris Brown, Slaughterville.
Episode 9, The New Neighbors. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We did the New Neighbors too. Okay, so we did 2.
Yeah.
Slaughterville RPG streams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did The Doctor is In, we did The New Neighbors, and the next one will be a surprise. So I don't want to spoil it. So
okay, cool.
But yeah, The Doctor is In. I don't know if you know. But I don't know if you know that The Doctor is In is not available to anybody. That was just because it's going to be in the next campaign. So that was just for us to try it, test it out, and see how everything worked.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So you were the only ones that have played that.
That's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
But everybody should be able to play that. That was fun.
Oh, they will in the next campaign. After the next campaign, they can get a copy of that one. But for now, it's just for you guys. So anybody
cool.
that had, I think I printed like 5 of them. So anybody that has a physical copy of that to test, you're the only one. I tried. Sarah says she needs to get a better job. Taps her van. I tried stripping, but I found the best way that I work with stripping is to do reverse stripping, where I get paid to put clothes back on. So if I start naked and I charge people like $20 and I'll put a sock on or something, I make money that way.
Well, I mean, if you can get people to look at you in the first place.
Well, no, that's just it. They don't want to look at me, so then they pay me to put clothes on.
Well, see, I mean, I tune in and I see you ain't wearing nothing. I'm tuning right back out. I ain't paying you. I'm gone. I'm out.
Do it don't do it in the middle of the street. The police get upset about that. I gotta mute for a second. I gotta blow my nose.
If you see this on replay, drop a comment. Help trigger that algorithm. Let's see if this works, guys. Do it. Do it. So, where'd he go? What happened? He muted. He died. Oh, he's okay.
No, I got to blow my nose. I had to pause it. I had to stop for it. Unless you want to hear that wah, I get a big old schnoz.
I don't know. People use them things for sound effects. Sometimes people need clips they need short clips like that.
Yeah.
He is Christopher Brown on Facebook. You can find him.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure you send it to Pops Van Zant and not to Pops Seeley. That one's dead. They killed me on that. So I had to make a new Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on there just as me, or Laughing Rogue is on there too. Whichever. It don't matter. I check everything. Pretty laid back and mellow.
And look, you guys on Twitter, we see you over there. You tune in. I don't know how long you tune in for, but while you're there, pop over to the YouTube channel. Click a little likey, little something. Help us grow it. That's what we're doing. Here we go. League of Comic Geeks. Yes, didn't I send that to you yesterday? No, I sent you that other one from Danny O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But yeah, different places where geeks gather. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Oh, you can leave it in there. This stuff. That's why I give you a wrench so that people can find this stuff. You got something you want people to look at. That's why we drop the link. That's why I encourage it. You don't have to remove it afterwards. It's cool.
When does this one come out?
Does it not say?
Oh.
It says order code is December 9th. It's already out.
Oh, okay. I'll have to grab a copy.
It's already, the final order cutoff.
I'll have to grab a copy then, because I like that kind of thing. And Lori's gonna always yell at me for this anyway. But
Don't
I'm gonna
give stuff away.
I know. But in the Slaughterville game, there is a Sherlock Holmes. But it's not the Sherlock Holmes from the original. Trade paperback comes out in September. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Nice. But what Sherlock Holmes is it's a mantle given to the greatest detective of a generation. And so, yeah, he just might be making an appearance, as well as a certain not mom van with two individuals that will be arguing often. Oh, Dexter is my favorite. I love Dexter so much. It is one of my favorite shows of all time. Hands down. I could watch it over and over and over. Even the horrible seasons, I could watch over and over again.
You know what just came out that's freaking me out?
Original Sin?
American Primeval.
Never heard.
Wow. Indians and Mormons and Old West all wrapped up into one. And it's like, oh, man.
You have to send it off to me so I can
It's
check it
on
out.
Netflix. American Primeval.
Oh, I don't have Netflix.
Oh, we'll just have to.
I'll find a way to watch it.
I'll just have to StreamYard it with you so you can watch it.
Like we did with Fallout.
Yeah. It's fucking good, dude. I'm like, wow.
We'll put plastic down. Plastic will help.
I didn't say
tornado
Mormons
thing.
and ninjas.
Mormons and ninjas. Now I would pay to see that.
I said Mormons
I would
and
pay to see that one.
Indians, and the U.S. government trying to move in on the Indian land, and the Mormons moving in, and then some massacre happens, and they all start praying. Oh shit! It's like, wow. You got the wanted girl that they're chasing, the bounty hunters are after, and it's just one thing after another. And you see a dude get scalped, and it's pretty graphic, and yeah.
But I did try to get the rights to the Dexter board game to get to do that, but they're not giving rights out yet. Same thing with I wanted Bill and Ted inside Gods of Metal, but they weren't doing the rights either for them. But I'm going to keep trying because I have an idea for a Dexter game that would be freaking awesome.
Well, you could just name him Baxter.
Yeah. Now, normally I do that kind of thing where it's legally distinct from, but yet similar to. But in this one, I want the original. I want to be able to use the name, even if it's just hand drawn art. I would still want to do the original.
Right. Well, dude, I kept you out here for an hour. Anything else you want to talk about?
It is an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bug you.
No, I just said, you got anything else you want to talk about? I ain't tripping,
No, everything's all good. We did the promoting, we did the review thing, and I think that's about all that covers it today, Bob.
All right. It's always good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Dude, I am one of them 1 million people that watched that video, that show.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, Anytime I see a little kid with a gun, I'm probably gonna watch. It's like probably gonna watch.
You got knocked almost on his butt.
Train them young and train them right, people.
Yep.
But train them.
Not in the way Diddy does.
I didn't say groom them, I said train them. There's a difference. I ain't too sure about coaches either anymore.
Lord, it's good seeing you.
You all have a great day. Let's see what we got going on today. What do we got? We got the replay of the Ask Chuck Dixon show, 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We got some creative chaos tonight. Some kind of creative chaos tonight. And bad news, I lost my desktop calendar.
Oh my God.
So
can't take you anywhere today.
If you had a show booked with me, you better let me know. Let me know.
I know you got Killer Karen's Fridays, right?
Well, I have the show schedule. I don't have the guests. I put the guests on my calendar.
Oh, I'm with
my
you.
Desktop. I guess Microsoft decided my desktop calendar isn't good enough, and I need to update my Microsoft shit to have a new desktop calendar. And I'm like, oh, fuck you. You're just making me work. Now it's like the calendar worked fine. Now what? I have to go find a new desktop calendar, fill it all out all over again. Yeah. But yeah, if you are scheduled for an immediate show in the next week or two, let me know. Hit me up. It's all bullshit. That's a good way to end the show, right? It's all bullshit. All right. So you saw a cool game. You see some cool books from this guy. Just do a Crom set.
Just back it already.
Just fucking back it already. Just do it. All right. We out of here, people.
See you all. Have a good day.
Click on the tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens